Alright guys, well, I'm back today with my personal top 5 favorite EDC knives you can get for under $30, and all of that includes free shipping. All of these will be available on Amazon, and if you like any of them at the end of the video, all the linking, info, and any applicable discounts will be in the description below. But let's start off with one of the original companies that I started reviewing on this channel, Gonzo and their Firebird series. Now this is the Gonzo FH 925-Gray. It's available in a few different color variations, G10 handles, and D2 steel with a reversible wire pocket clip and a lanyard hole at the back. This one is checking all of the boxes for a nice little stubby folder, a great EDC knife, and it feels nice in your hand even though it's a smaller knife with good jimping on the back. Now the push button could use a little bit more smoothness on the close, but that opening is rock solid, super easy to flip open from either side, and this is a pretty interesting knife. Now, all of these knives, we will be discussing the positives and negatives, and we're taking a look at them in no particular order, but I did start with Gonzo because, man, this has been a long time company that I've been reviewing on the channel. I actually have no relationship with Gonzo. I've never contacted them before, but they make some pretty impressive knives, and all of these knives were purchased by me for this video, except for the 704 knife because that's obviously my own knife company, but we'll talk about that one last. Moving on, if you're looking for something a little bit lighter weight, yet still a push button design, there is a brand new release that is taking Amazon by storm, the CJRB Pyrite-Light. Now, this is an incredibly lightweight pocket knife with one of the smoothest opening and closes I've ever felt for a budget button lock under 30 bucks. Now this is an FRN handle, a fiberglass nylon reinforced handle, so it's going to be incredibly lightweight, but it's going to feel a little bit cheaper plasticky than you would with like G10 or micarta on some of these other models. Again, you can't possibly have everything at 30 bucks, but these knives sure get really close. Another cool thing about this knife is it does feature a reversible pocket clip, which is incredibly convenient. And then this one also has an ARRP M9 steel blade with a 3.34-inch blade. So really nice overall knife. It does feel a little bit thinner, a little bit cheaper than some of the other ones on the list today, but because of that, it's incredibly lightweight and makes a great EDC carry pocket knife with one of the smoothest actions, again, I felt on a button lock under $30. Great jimping on the, well, pretty decent jimping on the back. It's got the finger troll up here to kind of choke up on it. An overall solid option. Definitely would recommend all of these knives, but especially this guy if you're looking for a very smooth button lock. The next one I want to discuss is another longtime company that I've been reviewing for, initially purchasing them myself from Amazon, and then Sitivine reached out to me and started sending me some different models. They actually sent this particular one out to the channel for review a long time ago, the ST137, and this is a good example of a liner lock design that they're offering with micarta and G10 handles, D2 steel, and a wide variety of different color variations. Now on this particular one, it appears to be a fully reversible pocket clip, but not all models from Sitivine have a reversible pocket clip, so that is something to consider and something that you may want to take a look at. The other thing about Sitivine is they use a wide variety of materials, whether it be G10 or micarta, and they all come in right at about that $30 price point, bang on. So if you're looking to spend the full 30 bucks and you want a ton of different color variations, this is going to be a great option. But remember to check the handle material to see exactly what you're getting, either G10 or micarta, as well as to see if it's got a reversible pocket clip. Now this one is going to be new to me and one I purchased recently on Amazon. This is the Petrified Fish. This one is one of the smoothest flipper actions I've ever felt on a knife under $30. And to be more exact, this one's is $28.99. 4.7 star rating with 395 ratings on Amazon. An incredibly beautifully finished blade and razor sharp out of the box. This one is D2 steel G10 handles, and it rides on a 2CR13 inner ball bearing design, giving you that incredibly smooth action. The texturing on the handle is fairly nice. The attention to detail is absolutely spectacular on a knife like this. The blade centering is great, and the lockup is rock solid. The jimping is incredible on the back, much better than all three of these knives combined, and it's overall just a great, amazing knife that you can get for 30 bucks. The only downfall to this, in my opinion, is it does not have an option for a reversible pocket clip, but it does come in a wide variety of color variations. For me, this one is personally going to spend less time in my pocket because I carry in the left-hand pocket, but that may not matter to you, and if it doesn't, definitely grab this knife, especially sub $30. And the last one that I'm going to be discussing is actually from my own knife company, 704 Gear. Now, this is something that I've wanted to do for a while. Create high value and budget products that actually work. And honestly, my goal when starting this company was to make one of the absolute best lineup of knives you could possibly get under $30, so it was almost made for this particular video. Now, what you're looking at right here is going to be the Fang. It's got a Tonto blade, but we also have a knife model called the Hornet, which is almost identical except for the different blade shapes. These are crossbar lock knives. The action is incredibly smooth for that crossbar lock, and the crossbar lock locks up rock solid. So if you're looking for a solid, I mean beastly, lockup on a knife, crossbar is going to be an amazing way to go. And when it comes to reversible pocket clips, these both have it. And that's exactly what we were shooting for, something that could be carried left or right-handed. They're also completely ambidextrous because of the thumb stud can be actuated from either side, as well as the crossbar lock can be actuated from either side. These also have rock solid lockup and amazing blade centering. Again, we are trying to check all of the boxes when it comes to these knives. Again, this is D2 steel, but we actually coat our D2 steel for anti-corrosion resistance. No matter what model you're picking up from us, we are coating the steel right now for that D2. Now, these come in right at $29.99 with free prime shipping, but right now at the time of filming this video, we're actually running a 15% off code. One of these is going to be a clickable 15% off code, and the other one is just going to be a 15% off price drop, and all of that information will be in the description below. And discussing discounts and codes, this is going to be one of the bonus knives from my company 704 Gear. This is the Urban Ranger full-size knife and probably one of the largest ones on the table. This one features D2 steel, G10 handles, and again, a completely reversible pocket clip with an absolutely rock-solid lockup. Available in black and green. These generally sell for $32.99, and the only reason why they're in the video today is because, again, we did a price drop on this model for International Knife Week or Knife Day down to $28.04. So I guess I can technically include it at the end because for the next few days, this will be sub $30, an absolutely great option. So you can't go wrong with any of these. All of them are going to have, again, their positives and negatives. For my line, for instance, I don't have a ton of color variations. We are working on that, and I'm actively seeking other color scales and other handle materials, but you're pretty much left with green and black G10. If you're looking for a wide variety of colors, some other companies offer that. But again, there's going to be plus and minuses to everything. I hope you guys liked the video, and I hope it gives you a ton of different options to add to your EDC knife collection. It's not going to break the bank, and that comes in with free shipping. Again, all of the information and linking will be in the description below. Those are affiliate links, meaning if you click on them, it helps out the channel at no extra cost to you, just brings you right to the deals. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.